This works for lunch and breakfast. We're gonna brunch it out. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick and easy tofu scramble. I got my ingredients here. I got some mushrooms, some tomatoes. I got frozen spinach from Trader Joe's. We love JoJo. And then I also have some frozen bell peppers and onions, and of course my organic tofu from HEB. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop everything up and then pop that sucker in the pot over there. And I'm telling you, this combination is not only really healthy, but very delicious. And I know there's a little bit of debate about scrambling your tofu, so if this offends anybody, I don't know what to tell you. I'm addicted to it. It's absolutely delicious, and this fills me up for a good portion of the day. I do like to switch it out with either kale instead of spinach. Sometimes I add potatoes. Sometimes I put a little salsa in there. I'm telling you, you can get really creative with your tofu scrambles. And it's really just how you season it and mix it up that makes it all the best. So let me show you what I do to mine, and you let me know if you would give it a try. So let me go ahead and chop my veggies. And honestly, you can really add any vegetable you want. When I tell you this thing is so versatile, you can turn this into anything. Any favorite vegetable that you want to add in here, it will be delicious. That is the one thing that I love about tofu. You can honestly do a lot with it. It takes on a lot of great flavors as long as you give it time to really cook in. So I'm almost done chopping. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put this all together.
So I started seasoning my veggies just a tad with a little bit of onion powder, but then I realized, let me go ahead and crumble up my tofu. Then I can really get into the seasoning and adding the layers of flavors. So I got all my tofu crumbled up in there. I decided to mix it around just to have an even cover. I started off adding a little bit of salt to taste, and then I went in with my cracked black pepper, mostly because I will be adding in turmeric, and that is what's going to activate the turmeric. Now, next I put in the ranch seasoning from Trader Joe's. If you don't know, I'm addicted to it. After that, I went in with Trader Joe's elote seasoning. 2 reasons. I do like the flavor. It adds a nice cheesiness to it, but it also helps the coloring of the tofu, just so that I can kind of get that eggy scramble look to it. Next, I went in with the turmeric. Okay. That also is going to help with the color and a really nice earthy flavor. Then I went in with the Nutritional yeast, which is very essential to the scrambling part of the tofu, okay? This is what is also going to help with that cheesiness and that eggy flavor that you're kind of going for. I topped it off with some smoked paprika next. And then it was time to stir it all in, baby. Mix, so I can have the flavoring and the coloring as even as possible. I did go ahead and add in some oat milk so that the seasoning and the tofu can have something to simmer in. That way it soaks it all up. Now you can go ahead and add in any milk you want. You can also do a broth.
Okay, once all that milk has cooked down, the scramble should look like this. Real nice and fluffy. I can feel that the tofu has tendered up. The veggies is cooked.
And this is the final look with my little 2 biscuits. As you can see, I added my green onions to finish on top, and this was just a little bit that I had saved for later. Okay, y'all, bye.